Hello everyone. Today we are going to look into LeetCode Problem 21, match two sorted lists. So here we are given two sorted lists and we need to create one uh, list node out of these two sorted list nodes, and it should be in a sorted way only. That is our problem statement. Here we can see 2124 is one list node and 134 is another list node, and when we match them together, like we will get this one 1 1 2 3 4 4. This is our list node. So here I'm going to use recursive approach to solve this issue. So let's see how we can solve it. So anyway, any recursive problem, we need to define our base condition. So I'm also going to start with my base condition. So let's say if list one. So my first base condition is if list one is equals to null and list two is equals to null, what I'm going to do is I'm going to return list one. Anyone, we can return any one of them as both are null only. Our next condition is if one of them is null and another one is not null, not null, then what we can say, I can simply return list 2. Anyway, it is in sorted way, right? So we can simply return list 2. Other condition, like if list 1 is not equals to null and, oh, it is a mistake. And list 2 is equals to null. And what we can do is we can simply return list 1. So if these three conditions are not meeting, that is what is our next condition. So if list 1 is not equals to null and list 2 is not equals to null, that means both are not equals to null. So actually we don't need to write this particular condition. So as only we have only four possibilities and we already write all the three conditions up there. So if it is not meeting, then it obviously our controller, like our controller is going to come into to 33rd line only, this line only. So that's why I'm going to write what is my logic in this condition. If list 1 is not equal to null and list 2 is not equal to null, what is the next thing we need to do? So we need to compare both nodes values. So let's say list 1 node first node and list 2 first node. I need to compare both of them and I need to pick up the smaller value. So if list 1 dot value is less than list 2 dot value, then what we need to do, we just need to return a new list node. Okay, new list node with the list 1 value, and here is the second parameter. So if you see this particular constructor, so first one is taking the value and the second one is taking list node. So here I'm going to use my recursive. So I'm going to just simply, I'm going to pass our method, and here first parameter is list1.net. Why? Because we already used the top node value, so we can move to next node. So and the next one is list2. As we haven't used it, we are just passing the same thing only. Done. If list one value is not less than list two, then what we need to do is we need to do some the same thing but changing the value. So here instead of list one we need to add list two, and same function match to lists and list one comma list dot value, sorry, next. That's it. So this is my way of approach. Let's try to give it a try. Let's give it a try how it is going to work. Okay. Yes, it's open. So all the initial test cases are working fine. Let's try to submit it. Yes, it's working fine. It's beating 100%, so it's better. It's best solution. So this is the approach to solve this one. So that's it for today. Thanks.